welcome to Chuck's Diecast Car and Model Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a very excellent model here. This is a model of the Ferrari 250 GTO as made by Kyosho in 1/18th scale. Just a little bit of a background on the GTO if you don't know, although most of you probably already do. They made 33 of them in this body style. They were supposed to make 100 in order to homologate it for racing, but Ferrari, well, basically cheated. But they only made 33 of them, and now they are basically the most desirable Ferrari there is for the most part. I mean, these sell for over $50 million a piece. You know, they're considered automotive works of art, and they are gorgeous when you see them in person. In fact, must have been 25 years ago, I went to the historic races at Laguna Seca, and about half of all the GTOs ever made were out on the track running the track. It was pretty amazing to see. I mean, at the time, that would have been about $500 million worth of Ferraris running around the track, and it was quite a sight. And they're all gorgeous cars, so it was a lot of fun to see that. Not only that, to hear the sound of that 3-liter V12 that they have in there. Now, I got this model as a replacement, basically an upgrade from a previous model I have. And it is the Hot Wheels 250 GTO. I mean, you can see, right away that there is, a pretty fair difference in the quality, and I felt that I really wanted to get something that was of higher quality, befitting the car itself. And the other interesting thing is, of course, each GTO was handmade. I mean, these have hand-beaten aluminum panels, and they all have detailed differences. You can see here on between these two models, some of the differences here. I mean, you can see that the Hot Wheels here has, metal air intakes. This one that the Kyosho has plexiglass. This one has leather bonnet straps as well as spring-loaded metal engine, hood struts, and this one has only the metal. And so, each car was different. Even you can see that, of course, this one has a blue interior, this one has a black interior as well. Also, this model does not have a roll cage, this one does. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this model in more detail here, okay? Now, as I said, this is an excellent model in terms of detail. I mean, look at, first of all, take a look at the wire wheels. I mean, those are beautiful. The wires are of the right scale. The center knockoff looks really good. Unfortunately, the tires aren't branded. Presumably, they would have probably been Dunlops at the time, but I'll let that pass just for the rest of the model. The Ferrari decal there above the engine vent looks very good. Door handle looks great, and you can see that the side window, is a sliding side window because that's plexiglass in the real car, so the window does not roll down. Detailing on the front here is quite good. I mean, that's a mesh grille there. Very lovely prancing horse in the center of the grille. I think the detailing of those driving or fog lights are quite excellent. I believe those would probably be Corello lights, but I'm not sure. Detailing on the headlights is excellent as well, including the chrome surround for the plexiglass headlight covers. If you noticed on the Hot Wheels model, the vents here, additional cooling vents, were open, but on this version they're closed. Okay, and you can also see the little the turn signals and all that stuff there on the side also. Looking at the rear, some excellent detailing back here as well, although there's really not that much detail to see here. I mean, it's just a chopped cam tail with a rear spoiler. The tail lights all look very good. I think that the detailing here for the quad exhaust is spot on, scale wise, in terms of the size of the exhausts and their apparent thickness of the metal as well, so that all looks really good. Notice also that the license plate has lights above it to illuminate the license plate as well. There's also, of course, the fuel filler cap, and then the rear does open up here to show a very nicely detailed trunk here as well. And you can see the spare tire. Let me get it in focus here for you. And also to the left you can see the filler neck for the fuel filler cap. And so that all looks very good as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the engine here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at these hood straps and the intake here for the top of the on the top here as well. So let me try and get this in focus for you. Sorry about this. Seems to be fighting with me, but if you can see here, the plastic intakes there also have mesh underneath as well. The leather straps are actually plastic and they don't latch or anything. And then the detailing there of the metal strap also looks very good there too. Notice the nice job they did as well with the windshield wipers. So let's go ahead and take a look under the hood here and see that 300 horsepower, 3-liter V12. I think they did an excellent job here. Let's go ahead and zoom in a bit, and we can take a look at that too. They did a good job there on the crackle finish for the valve covers. At the back of the engine you can see the two distributors on either side of the rear of the engine. You can see even the oil filter at the front of the engine. Kind of hard to see it, but they did a decent job there on the exhaust manifold there too. But I guess you could say the highlight is at the top of the engine of those 6 2-barrel Weber carbs there, which I'm sure were a nightmare to tune. And so definitely a nice job there on the engine. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior here. Now the interior, again, they did an excellent job on. Let's first of all notice the door panels. They are, just bare aluminum. And then when you look at the interior itself, really nice job on the steering wheel. I'm sure that's a Nardi steering wheel. The gauges all look wonderful. That's just beautiful. Pedals, kind of hard to see, but they are in there. And also you can see the gated shifter there mounted on its little plinth. So that all looks fantastic. The seats, well, other than their color, there's nothing particularly remarkable about them except for the fact that they don't have seat belts, which is very common for cars of this era. And of course, when you take a look at the other side here, you can see, well, first of all, you can see a little bit of the tubular chassis, slash roll bar in there. Some more gauges there in the center console. And again, very nicely done. Now, when you take a look at the underside of the model, you'll see here as well that, first of all, that fuel tank is remarkably large. I'm sure this is a endurance racing fuel tank, probably 25 gallons or more. Nice little belly pan. You can see the exhaust as well as the underside of the motor, the suspension, and the oil pan there too. So all of that looks very good, very detailed, and again, this is a very high quality model, and I'm very happy with it. So anyway, that completes my review of the Kyosho Ferrari 250 GTO. I hope you enjoyed that, and if so, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Have yourself a great day.